Namaste to all. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejas Vinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Today is our revision class, Bhagavad Gita, Ekadashodhyayaha, 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Yogaha. Is there a volunteer who can chant the first 10 shlokas? Yes, Haridra.
Namaskaram, Vani Aunty.
Namaste, Kana.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Ekadashodhyayaha Vishwarupa Darshana Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha Madanugrahaya Paramam Guhyamadhyatma Sangitam Yutva Yoktam Vachastena Mohoyam Vigato Mama Bhavapyayo hi bhutanam Shritau vistarasho maya Tvatta kamalapatraksha Mahatmyamapi chavyayam Evame.
Tvattah kamalapatraksha.
Okay, Aunty. Tvattah kamalapatraksha Mahatmyamapi chavyayam Evametadyathāthatvam Atmanam Parameshvara Drashtumichhami te rupam Aishvaram Purushottama Manyase yadi tachchakyam Maya drashtumiti prabho Yogeshvara tato me tvam Darshayatmanamavyayam. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Pashya me partharupani Shatashotha sahasrashaha Nana vidhani divyani Nana varnakritini cha Pashyadityan vasun rudran Ashvinau marutastatha Bahunyadrishta purvani Pasyascharyaani bharata Ihaikastham jagatkritsnam Pashyadya sacharacharam Mama dehe gudakesha Yacchānyadrashtumichhasi Natu mam shakyase drashtum Anenaiva svachakshusha Divyam dadami te chakshuhu Pashya me yogamaishwaram Sanjaya uvacha Eva muktva tato rajan Mahayogeshvaro harihi Darshayamasa parthaya Paramam rupamaishwaram Anekavakranayanam Anekadbhuta darshanam Anekadivyabharanam Divyanekodhyatayudham.
Excellent. Excellent, Kana.
Thank you, Vani Aunty.
Keep it up.
Perivashanam.
Perivashanam. Who else? Kalavati ji and Raji.
Hello. Namaskaram, Vaniji.
Namaste.
Kalavati.
Namaste.
Divyamalambaradaram दिव्यगन्धानुलेपनम्
One more time. One more time.
दिव्यमाल्याम्बरधरम् दिव्यगन्धानुलेपनम् सर्वाश्चर्यमयं देवम् अनन्तं विश्वतोमुखम् दिवि सूर्यसहस्रस्य भवेद्युगपदुत्थिता यदि भासदृशी सा स्यात् भासस्तस्य महात्मनः तत्रैकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्नं प्रविभक्तमनेकदा अपश्यत् देवदेवस्य शरीरे पाण्डवस्तदा ततः स विस्मयाविष्टः हृष्टरोमा धनञ्जय प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिरभाषत
One more time.
ततः स विस्मयाविष्टः हृष्टरोमा धनञ्जयः प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिरभाषत अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवास्तव देवदेहे सर्वास्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्गान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषीश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्
Last line.
ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्
Rishimscha sarvanuраगांश्च दिव्यान्. One more time.
ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्
Correct.
अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तम् पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलात् कद्युतिमप्रमेयम्
Last line. Even the Pashyami, take a pause there. Pashyami Tvam. So the Chandas will be maintained. Pronunciation na correct.
पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयम्
Correct.
त्वमक्षरं परमं वेदितव्यं त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम् त्वमव्ययः शाश्वतः धर्मगोप्ता सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे.
The Visargaha there is Isha. Tvamavyaya Shashvata Dharma Gopta. Shakara.
त्वमव्ययः शाश्वतधर्मगोप्ता
Isha.
त्वमव्ययः शाश्वतधर्मगोप्ता सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे.
Very good.
अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यम् अनन्तबाहुं शशिसूर्यनेत्रम् पश्यामि त्वां दीप्तहुताशवक्त्रम् स्वतेजसा विश्वम् इदं तपन्तम् द्यावा पृथिव्योरिदमन्तरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशाश्च सर्वाः.
Vyaptam. One more time. Vyaptam.
व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशाश्च सर्वाः.
There is no dirgham there.
Where,
Dishascha.
madam? Where, Vaniji?
Dishascha.
Dishashcha, sorry.
One more time.
द्यावा पृथिव्योरिदमन्तरं हि व्याप्तं.
There was a mistake there. One more time. Sorry, one more time.
द्यावा पृथिव्योरिदमन्तरं हि
Correct.
व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमुग्रं तवेदं लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन्.
Very good. Excellent. Your Mahapranaha, the split of words, the chandas, everything was very beautiful to listen to. Very nice.
உங்களுக்கு தான் வாணிஜி.
Very nice. I totally enjoyed. Shri Gurupyo Namaha.
ஸ்ரீ குருபியோ நமஹ.
Rajeshwari.
नमस्ते वाणिजी.
Namaste. Ma.
अमीहि त्वां सुरसङ्गा विशन्ति केचिद् भीताः प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षिसिद्धसङ्घाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः.
Very good.
रुद्रादित्यवसवो ये
Rudraditya.
रुद्रादित्यावसवो ये च आद्याः विश्वेश्विनौ मरुदश्चोष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षसुरसिद्धसङ्गाः
Dirgham.
गन्धर्वयक्षासुरसिद्धसङ्गाः विशन्ति त्वां वीक्षन्ते त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे. करेक्टा?
Was correct now.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादं बहुदरं बहुदंशाकराळं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथं. இல்ல சாரி மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிருக்கேன். திருப்பி அந்த லைன் படிக்கவா? बहुदरं बहुदंशाकराळं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहं.
Correct.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शां च विष्णु. தப்பு பண்ணிருக்கேனா?
Last line.
धृतिं न विन्दामि शां च विष्णु.
Sham is there. What is there?
Oh. Shamam. Sorry. திருப்பி படிக்கிறேன். धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णु दंशाकराळानि च ते मुखानि दृष्टवैव कालान् सन्निभानि. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good attempt, Raji. I know you're trying to look at the Sanskritam text and you're trying to chant. That is why it is taking longer.
Yeah.
But you need to practice a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
Chariya?
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank
Last time
you.
you did it in perfect flow. Do you remember which chapter did you
Well,
do?
I need more practice, Nanikina.
More practice. But you did look at the Sanskrit text and you chanted. Which one? Was it 10th or 9th? I don't remember. Or a set
I
of-
think 10th Nanikina.
10th.
I'm looking at the Sanskrit text and only reading.
So it's taking time, but for you to be comfortable with that, I think you need little more practice.
Yeah, I need more practice. I practice, but still I felt I need more practice.
We'll try again.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's try 20. Perivashanamma. 20 good attempt. 21 again, somebody who has practiced well. Who's this? Namaste, Ram.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Gauri.
Gauri. Every time you have a different name, Gauri.
Ma'am, my daughter keeps on changing.
Every time I see like a new, now I should know, whenever it is a new name, it is Gauri. I'm like, who is this? Okay. Go ahead.
Can I start 21, ma'am?
Yeah, you can start from 21.
अमीहित्वां सुरसङ्घा विशन्ति केचिद्भीता प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसङ्घाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः रुद्रादित्या वसवो ये च साध्याः विश्वेश्विनौ मरुतश्चोष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षासुरसिद्धसङ्घाः वीक्षन्ते त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादम्.
The dirgham is the second who. Mahabaho
बहुबाहुरूपादम्.
Correct.
बहुदरं बहुदं श्राकरालम् दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम् नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रम् दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. Ma'am, shall I continue?
Continue, Gauri.
अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मादीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
Last line.
सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः
Good.
वक्त्राणि ते त्वरमाणा दिशन्ति दंश्राकरालानि भयानकानि केचिद् विलग्ना दशनान्तरेषु सन्दृश्यन्ते चूर्णितैरुत्तमाङ्गैः यथा नदीनां बहवो भुवेगाः समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः लेलीह्यसे ग्रसमानः लेलीह्यसे
Lelihyase.
लेलिह्यसे
Lelihyase. Lelihyase.
लेलिह्यसे ग्रसमानः समन्तात्. Correct, ma'am?
Correct.
लोकान् समग्रान् वदनैर्ज्वलद्भिः तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत् समग्रम् वासस्तवोघ्राः प्रतपन्ति विष्णो.
Beautiful, Gauri. Very well done.
Perivashanam.
Perivashanam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great effort. Kalpakamji.
आह्याहि मे को भवानुग्ररूपः नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यं न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्. श्रीभगवानुवाच कालोऽस्मि लोकक्षयकृत् प्रवृत्तः लोकान् समाहर्तुमिह प्रवृत्तः श्रुतेऽपि त्वां न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे एव स्थिता प्रत्यनिकेषु योधाः.
Last two lines one more time. Konjam slower, a little bit slower. Last two lines one more time.
ऋतेऽपि त्वां न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे तेव स्थिता एव स्थिता प्रत्यनिकेषु योधाः.
The shu
प्रत्यनिकेषु योधाः.
Just read a little bit slower so that everybody can chat.
Okay, madam. तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् पुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठाः युध्यस्व जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्. संजय उवाच एतत् श्रुत्वा वचनं केशवस्य कृताञ्जलिर्वेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भूय एवाह कृष्णं सकत्कथं भीता प्रणम्य.
Are you saying the visarga there? How are you pronouncing it?
नमस्कृत्वा भूय एवाह कृष्णं जगत्कथं
Sagadgadam.
Jagat Gatam
Sagadgadam.
Sagat Gatam Bita Bita Pranamya.
Bhita Bhitaf Pranamya.
Bita Bita Pranamya.
Are you saying ip or are you saying if? What are you
Ip,
pronouncing?
madam. IF, ip. Ip.
Ipilla. It is if if.
Bita Pranamya.
Illa, not ip. You have to say fruits.
Pa only I'm telling, madam. Bita Pranamya.
You are saying pa, ji. It should be fa.
Bita Pranamya.
One more time.
Bita Pranamya.
Ninga eppadi solre? You are saying pa, right? Pambaram pa, correct?
Yes, madam.
It is not pambaram pa. How would you say fruits? Fa, right? Fruits.
Okay.
Phone.
Okay.
Phone. The fa sound has to come. So it is bhita, bhitaf.
Bita Pranamya.
Bhita. Can you repeat after me? Bhita.
Bita.
Bhitaf.
Bita.
Bhitapilla. Bhitaf. Fa.
Bita.
Ippu solrela, fa solrela.
Pa only I'm telling, madam.
No, pa is wrong. You should not
Bita.
say. You should say if, bhitaf.
Bita Pranamya.
You're still saying pa, so that pronunciation is wrong. It is bhita, bhitaf, pranamya. If. How will you say if? If solungo.
If Pranamya.
Ninga ip solren. If. Eppadi solve?
Is Pranam.
English la if eppadi solve? If you are coming. If eppadi solve?
If.
If solve. English la how do you say if, right?
Okay.
So you have to give that if sound.
Okay.
Bhita, bhitaf.
Pranamya. Bita Pranamya.
Correct. Very good. Bhita, bhitaf, pranamya. Like the English if, correct.
Okay. Arjuna Uvacha Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakritya Jagat Prakrishyatyanurajyate cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dhravanti Sarve Namasyanti cha Siddha Sangaha. Very good. Kasmacha tena nameran mahatman ghariyase brahmano abhyati ananta devesa jagannivasa tvamaksharam satasat tatparam yate tvamati deva purusha pura.
Again, inga enna varano? Tvamadi deva. That same if, English if.
Samadhi deva purusha puranaha.
Purusha
Puranaha.
Are you saying pa or fa? There is a slight disturbance in the line. So ninga da solano. Ninga pa solrela.
If only solre, madam.
If solla correct. Good. As long as
if I'm solre, madam.
Tirpi solungo.
Tvamadi deva purusha puranaha.
Very good.
Tvamasya viswasya param nidhanam vetasi vedyam cha parancha dama tvaya tatam vishwamananta rupa vayuryamogni varunasya sankaha prajapatistvam prapitamahascha namo namastestu sahasrakritvaha punasya bhuyopi namo namaste Nama purasthatata prishtadaste namostu te sarvata eva sarva ananta viryamita vikramastvam sarvam samapnosi tatosi sarvaha.
Very good. Excellent effort. Next,
you.
now that you have fixed the Visarga pronunciation, next you focus on the Mahapranaha. Like for example here, Nama Purastadatha Prishtha Taste, the Tha and the Tha. Focus
Okay,
on that a little more.
Okay.
Text what language are you seeing?
Sanskrit only, madam.
Sanskrit. So you know to read, yeah? So in the Tha,
Yes, that's only I know, madam.
Mahapranaha vandu focus pannikonga. Otherwise, it's very beautiful chanting. Shri
Okay,
Guru.
madam. Thank you.
Give me just a minute. Okay, who can, Sabita ji, would you like to go next? Shankar Narayan Mama, you are, I have tabled you for the Vyakyanam. Ninga usually excellent summarize pannuvel, so I am not unmuting you. Where is Sabita ji?
Hariom ji.
Namaste.
Voice koncham iduva irukum.
Don't worry, as long as pronunciation is okay, we are good.
Saketi matva prasabam yaduktam he Krishna he Yadava he Saketi ana ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yachavaha sarthamasatkritosi viharasya aviharashayasana bhojaneshu eko itavapyachuta tatsamaksham takshamaye tvamahamapramekyam.
Last line.
Takshamaya tvamahamapramekyam.
One more time, inno nirthi.
Takshamaye tvamahamapramekyam.
Takshamaye, that part you got it right. Tvamaha mapramayam. It is tvam aham apramayam. So together, tvamaha mapramayam. Can you try one more time?
Okay, please. Ekottavapyachuta taksamaksham takshama. Shall I say from the beginning so that I don't make mistake in the
yeah.
Yachavaha sarthamasatkritosi viharashayasana bhojaneshu ekotavapyachuta tatsamaksham takshamaye tvamahamapramekyam.
Correct.
Pitasi lokasya characharasya Tvamasya pujaschya gururguriyan na tvatsamotyadvyadikha kutonyah lokatrayepya pratima prabhava.
There is no dirgham there. Lokatraye. One more time.
Lokatrayepya pratima prabhava.
Correct. Very good.
Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamahimaisha tvamahimisha midhyam prasadaye tvamahamisha midhyam.
Very good.
Iteva putrasya sakeva sakyuhu priyah priyaryarhasi deva sodhum.
Correct.
Adrishta purve hrishitosmi
Adrishta purvam.
Purvam mother. Sorry. Okay. Adrishta purvam hrishitosmi drishtva bhayena cha प्रव्यतितं मनो मे तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपं प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रहस्तं इच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुमहं तथैव तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते मूर्ते श्रीभगवानुवाच मया प्रसन्नेन तवार्जुनेदं रूपं परं दर्शितमात्मयोगात् तेजोमयं विश्वमनन्तमाद्यं यन्मे त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम् न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न ध्वनैः
One more time.
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न धानैः
Very good.
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्घैः एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीर.
Twadanyena, there is no Mahapranaha there. It is just Alpa Pranaha. Drashtum.
त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीर.
Correct.
मा ते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावः दृष्ट्वा रूपं दृङ्ममेदं.
One more time.
मा ते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावः दृष्ट्वा रूपं दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमिदृङ्ममेदम्.
There is a me is dirgham there. Ghora. Again, there is a Mahapranaha there. Ghora mi dringmamedam.
घोरमिदृङ्ममेदम्.
Correct.
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनः प्रणस्त्वं
Dirgham.
तदे मनस्.
One more time.
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनः.
It is dirgham, liya.
Beef.
Okay.
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य. संजय उवाच इत्यर्जुनम्. अदे ट्यून इल्ल मातरम्?
इत्यर्जुनम्. Same other chandas. इत्यर्जुनम्
वासुदेवस्ततोक्त्वा
तथोक्त्वा.
ओके. इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्तथोक्त्वा स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः आश्वास्यामास च भीतमेनम्. आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनम्.
Very good.
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा.
Very good. Very well chanted.
Thank you, ma.
Harihi Om.
Harihi Om.
Last 5. I think Pushpa ji wanted to chant. Are you still there? Would you like to try?
I would like to try, madam.
Go ahead.
Last time I'm doing it. Arjuna uvacha drishtvedam manusham rupam.
The other chanda. Drishtve The other chandas, this is Anushtup. Arjuna uvacha drishtvedam manusham rupam.
Arjuna uvacha drishtvedam manusham rupam tava saumyam janardhana idanimasmin samvruttah sane sachetah. No, idanimasmin samvruttah sachetah prakrutim gatah. Correct?
Illa. You still haven't gotten the tune. Drishtvedam manusham rupam. Repeat pannago.
Drishtvedam manusham rupam
Tava saumyam janardana.
Idanimasmi samvruttah sachetah prakrutim
Sachetah. Sachetah.
prakrutim gatah.
Very good. Correct. Now it is correct.
Bhagavan uvacha sudharthashamidam rupam.
Sudurdarshamidam rupam.
Sudharthashamidam. Sudurtharshamidam rupam drushtavanasi yanmama deva apyasya rupasya nityam darshana kamkshinah naham vederna tapasa na danena na chejaya sakya evam
Not Sakya. What is it there?
Shakya evam vidho drashtum.
Drashtum.
Shakya evam vidho drashtum.
Good.
Drashtuvanasi mam.
This is dr. That is dra. That is dr.
Ada paathitu idhil soliten. Shakya evam vidho drashtum. Drashtuvanasi mam yatha. Bhaktya tvananyaya sakya. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya. Shakya. Na varladu maattandu. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya. Avamevivam vidhorjana. Jnatum drashtum cha tatvena. This is Visharga Vardha madam.
No. Correct. Continue.
Jnatum drashtum cha tatvena. Praveshtum cha param tapa. Matkarma krunmat paramo.
Paramaha.
Matkarma krunmat paromaha. Paramaha. Matkarma krunmat maromaha.
Illamma. Matkarma krunmat paramaha. Paramo becomes paramaha.
Matkarma krunmat paramaha. Matkarma krunmat paramaha. Madbhaktah sanghavarjitah.
You have to do say the visarga together. Madbhaktah sanghavarjitah. Bhaktas. Isliye the next word starts with sa. So you have to join with the is there. Madbhaktas sanghavarjitah.
Madbhaktah sanghavarjitah.
Edukku ikku solreel? I am hearing a ik and then a is. Madbhaktas.
Madbhakta.
Enga pakreel, what language are you seeing?
Telugu madam.
Using Telugu. Okay. So Madbhaktah. Do you see two dots there? Bhaktah. So if you split the word and say, it will be Madbhaktah Sanghavarjitah. When you split and say, that is how you say. Now, the taha, when you join with the following padam, which is Sanghavarjitah, the padam begins with sa, right? So you have to join with the is. So Madbhaktas Sanghavarjitah.
So, Madbhaktas Sanghavarjitah.
You are still saying ik. Madbhaktas.
Madbhaktas Sanghavarjitah.
Correct.
Nirvairah sarva
Nirvaira.
Nirvairah.
Nirvairas. Again, Vairaha Sarvabhuteshu. So it becomes a is there.
Nirvairah sarva bhuteshu.
Good.
Yes, samameti pandava.
Very good.
Dhanyavada.
You have to do the Purti. Om Tat Saditi.
Sri Bhagavad Gita Super. This tune theriyadu, madam.
No problem. I will do the Purnam here.
Okay.
Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambade Vishwarupa Darshana Yogo Nama Ekadashodhyayah. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sarvam Krishnarpanam. Well tried. This is the first time you are chanting, right?
Yes, madam.
Well tried. Please do practice and come. If you miss a class, the recordings are there on YouTube. So if you want to note down the Visargaha pronunciation, where we stop and where we continue and say, you can listen and then you can note it down.
Okay. Sorry for that, madam.
No problem. I'm just saying that the recordings are available if you miss a class. Yeah. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavadaha. Very good. Very well chanted. I think Raji also had put, I felt she got nervous and she said, yeah, she got nervous. That's fine. Sometimes we take time to settle in. I think I know Raji personally, and somebody like her who is generally not very comfortable with the forum, just to volunteer to come and chant itself is a big step. So I'm very proud of you that way, Raji. Okay, we'll go to the Vyakyanam part. We can do high level, and I would suggest we do Vyakyanam for say 15 minutes and then 15 minutes of introspection if we can. We don't have to go verse by verse. If somebody can summarize the overall how this chapter started, and then what was Arjuna's request, how Krishna responded, what was the special thing that was given to him, and then what happened after that, and then how the chapter concludes, I think that will be good enough. And then we can have introspection as to how this chapter, or in general Bhagavad Gita, over the course of these 11 chapters has, changed our life in a positive way. Any volunteers for that? Namaste.
Namaskaram.
So
let's start பண்றேன்.
You don't have to go verse by verse. Ninga overall you can.
Summary, saram.
Saram solungo. Some key things that we learned also. I know you generally you do a great job of it, so I don't have to say. Go ahead, Mama.
To nurture and intensify Arjuna's devotion, Sri Krishna has described his divine vibhudis in the previous chapter. Towards the end, he has mentioned that all the beauty, glory, and power is just a spark of his immeasurable splendor. Hearing this, Arjuna became curious. In this chapter, he requests the Lord to show him his Vishwarup, or the infinite cosmic form. Sri Krishna grants Arjuna divine vision to see his infinite form that comprises all the universes. Arjuna sees the entire creation in the body of the God of gods with unlimited arms, faces, and stomachs. It has no beginning or end and extends immeasurably in all directions. His radiance is similar to 1,000 suns blazing together in the sky. The sight dazzles Arjuna, and his hair stands on end He witnesses the three worlds trembling with fear of God's laws and the celestial gods taking his shelter. He can see, that is, Arjuna can see several sages offering prayers and singing hymns exalting God. Then Arjuna sees the Kauravas along with their allies rushing into the mouth of this formidable form who look like moths, who look like moths rushing with great speed towards the fire to perish. Beholding this universal form, Arjuna confesses that his heart and mind are unstable with fear. Although petrified, that is, although he has been stunned from fright by the appearance, Arjuna wants to know the identity of this breathtaking form of God who has no resemblance to his teacher or friend, Sri Krishna. The Lord declares that in the form of time, he is the destroyer of the three worlds. He has already destroyed the Kaurava warriors and the Pandavas' victory is certain. Therefore, Arjuna should not be fearful anymore. He should just get up. He should just get up and fight. Overwhelmed, Arjuna starts praising the Lord who, in his infinite forms, pervades the entire universe and offers several salutations to his majestic form. He also begs for forgiveness to Sri Krishna for any offenses or acts of disrespect he may have committed in ignorance, considering him to be a mere human. Arjuna then pleads the Lord for his grace and requests him to take a pleasing form. Sri Krishna then manifests into his four-armed form, carrying a mace, this conch shell and lotus flower in each arm. Soon after, he resumes his gentle and loving two-armed form of the charming Sri Krishna. He then tells Arjuna that before him, no one has ever seen the God in this primeval cosmic form. Even those who study the Vedas do severe penance, charity, or fire sacrifices, etc., do not get this opportunity. Only with this unalloyed devotion, similar to Arjuna, can one see God. Only with unalloyed devotion, similar to Arjuna, can only see God, get to know him, and attain yoga or union with him. So he is trying to inculcate the bhakti, intensify his bhakti for fighting Kauravas.
Fantastic. Excellent summary. Thank you so much, Mama.
Thank you.
Very nice. Beautifully explained. Okay. Do you have anything else to share?
Yeah, this is my personal, this one is that this chapter we have almost seen the God. It's so interesting. And sometimes it's saddened that it has come to closer.
Yeah.
As if we have seen some movie, you are enjoying it. It suddenly came to an end.
Yeah.
So the Rubam, because of Arjuna, it came to an end. Otherwise, yes, this room could have been continued more.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Arjuna got frightened. He told him, "You come back to his original form."
Yeah, yeah. I think I feel that too. Yeah.
Yeah, really, we enjoyed this chapter very nicely, and
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Mommy, do you have anything to say?
Mommy,
But this chapter, in fact,
Mm.
when you were teaching this chapter, now I went into some other world, nether world. I was enjoying. I could actually visualize Vishnu and I could visualize Krishna in that form. I could enjoy him. I really enjoyed this chapter. My heart, was filled with joy.
Yeah.
I have never experienced Ablo joy. I went on, I used to tell my grandchildren also. She started getting interested on the younger granddaughter.
Very nice.
So, I was so motivated, so I used to tell her the meaning. See, this is the in the form. Krishna has shown his form, he has got so many arms, so many legs, radiance. So you try to imagine that. So I felt joy from within. I read it.
Actually, to be honest, when I came into this chapter, I thought, Vishwarupam, lots of eyes and lots of
I never
hands.
thought it would be so interesting.
Yeah, lots of eyes and it's just huge. And what is there in this chapter? I actually, I think other chapters I didn't have any preconceived notion, but I came into this chapter, I thought, some huge form Krishna is going to show. But I agree with you. I think as the way the whole chapter is sort of like structured and the detailed description sort of, it did feel like a 3D movie in front of us.
I could imagine this chapter on the Karma Yoga.
Right.
It cannot get out of my mind.
Right.
I
Thank you so much.
So much reading these two.
Incidentally, I want to say one more thing. I was really lucky. During that Marari Masam, we had a break, 1 month break. Okay. At that time, I was thinking what to do. Then I started seeing that Narayaniam. Narayaniam, I started. Let me try. My missus told, why are you trying? Is 1034 slokams are there. I told him, unless I put it in writing, slogam by slogam, it will not go to my mind. That is my habit, or that is my weakness. So I opened one separate this one register and started reading the slogam. Incidentally, I came to Virat Rupam.
When we were here.
When we are going this Vishwarupa, this one chapter, incidentally, that also came to that one. I was not knowing at the time of opening that Narayanam first, this one, Dasakam.
Right.
So I have got the double or multiple. My joy was multiplied by seeing Vishwarupam as well as Virat Rupam.
Right.
That was the pleasure I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Shri Guru
We were put into that field because of you only.
He is the doer. We are all just he is just a doer. We all have not met each other. There is
moving force is required, It's a moving force. I will put it that way.
I think he is the one who connects us all, and he is the force who keeps steering us forward. So
when you started Lalita Sahasranamam about 2 years or 2.5 years before, at the time itself, I was asking, when are you going to start Narayaniam? You told me that that is a big chapter. Unless you do small slokas and this one, medium slokas, we cannot go to that Narayaniam. So let us have a practice by reciting properly small slokas, then we'll switch over to the bigger slokas gradually.
Right.
Okay.
There are still, I think, 3-4 pending.
Really, I felt what you said is correct. Simply going through the big sloka like Bhagavatam, Narayaniam, this one, I find it difficult for people like me who knows only Tamil. I mean, Sanskrit is difficult for us to follow at this age.
Right.
So it is really helped me.
Mommy knows. You have mommy and
mommy cannot teach me. That's the problem.
Inti Ramayana, same story in all houses.
What I learned from a guru cannot be learned from wife.
Very true.
But one thing I'll tell you, after attending your classes, this way of reading and I நிறைய improvement. So I feel very happy.
Very good. Very happy to hear. That's the positive change that we see in our life. So
Because முதல்ல அவள பார்த்தா he could not read. No, he's reading fast. Can mistake பண்ணா கூட he realizes.
No,
Oh,
one more thing is, though I am not attending online classes of this Soundarya Lahiri, I am going through all up to 19 slokas. I already know, but the correction, fixing that
fixing the pronunciation. Yeah, 20th is due. Hopefully, I'll post today or
20th
tomorrow.
is due.
Yeah,
Okay.
today or tomorrow.
That
Very
somebody
nice.
can.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Namaskarams to you both. I know they make such a lovely couple. We want to see them. Hopefully, we'll finish the chapters and then we will all try to meet, plan, and
Yes,
we will
we
meet
should
and
meet.
chat. Yeah, we'll plan and meet together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Thank you, Mama. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any anecdotes that from your daily life that has made you act or react in a different way? Okay. Yes, Malikaka.
Periva Sharnam.
Namaste, Ka.
Yeah. I just wanted to share that it is giving a lot of calm and peace to my mind. Recently, there was an issue. இப்போ வந்து Residents Welfare Association சொசைட்டில வந்து நிறைய இஷ்யூஸ் வரும் எல்லாரும் நம்ம கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்போம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இப்போ ஒரு ஹாட் டிஸ்கஷன் அது அப்படியே ஒரு காமன் ஒர்க் ஒன்று பண்ண போறா. அது விஷயமா பேசுறத நேச்சுரலி சில பேருக்கு இந்த டைம்ல பண்ணினா டிஸ்கம்ஃபர்ட் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கும். எல்லார்ட்டையும் கேட்டுதான் இது பண்ணினோம். இருந்தாலும் லாஸ்ட் மினிட்ல அந்த வெண்டார் சைட்ல இருந்து ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தது மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் வரத்துக்கு. அந்த மாதிரி ஏதோ ஒரு இஷ்யூல ஹாட் டிஸ்கஷன்ஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கிறத one of the neighbors who were very close, like any good occasion or festival அவளோட blessings வாங்காம நான் இருக்க மாட்டேன் அப்படிப்பட்டவா. Of course they didn't mean to hurt us. இருந்தாலுமே அந்த ஃபோரம்ல ரொம்பவே my husband is the secretary now, ரொம்ப harsh words யூஸ் பண்ணினா. பட் the next day was தை வெள்ளிக்கிழமை. நான் வந்து as usual வெத்தலை பாக்கு கொடுத்து நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணிட்டு வரத்துக்கு போனப்போ then my usually நான் போகும்போது இவரும் வருவார் சேர்ந்து நமஸ்காரம் பண்ண. பட் he was very this thing hurt, he felt very hurt, so அவர் வரவே இல்லை. எனக்கு வந்து the previous evening அவ்வளோ ஹர்ட் ஆனேன். நானும் மாமி இப்படிலாம் பிஹேவ் பண்ணுவான்னு நினைக்கவே இல்லை அப்படிலாம் எனக்கு தோணித்து. ஆனா நெக்ஸ்ட் டே மார்னிங் எனக்கு அது துளி கூடயும் அந்த ஒரு ஃபீலிங் இல்லவே இல்லை. அவ அந்த டயத்துல அவளோட ஏதோ ஒரு டிஸ்கம்ஃபர்ட்னால அப்படி பேசியிருப்பா. அப்படி நான் போனப்போ மாமி வந்து ஐ ஃபெல்ட் சோ பேட் எஸ்டர்டே. நான் வந்து ரொம்ப லிமிட் தாண்டி உங்க அத்து மாமாவை பேசிட்டேன், ரொம்ப சாரி மல்லிகான்னு அவ எங்களுக்கு சாரி சொல்றா. நான் வந்து அது துளி கூட மனசுல எடுத்துக்கவே இல்லை. ஐ டோல்ட் ஹர் அப்படி இருந்திருந்தா நான் இன்னைக்கு வரவே மாட்டேன்னு. ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு அவ பேசினதெல்லாம் நான் கேட்டப்போ இனிமே ரொம்பவே வச்சுக்க கூடாது, ரொம்ப க்ளோஸா மூவே பண்ணக்கூடாது, இது ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர் மாதிரி. அவ என்னன்னு எதானு கேட்டா அதோட வச்சுக்கணும். மேபி நான் ரொம்ப க்ளோஸா போனதுனால எனக்கு இவ்வளோ ஃபீலிங்ஸ் வருதோ அப்படிலாம் நான் நினைச்சேன். வந்து எனக்கு ஒண்ணுமே தோணல. இப்போ வந்து கதவு திறந்திருந்தா போன் பேசிட்டு இருப்பா, குட் மார்னிங் விஷ் பண்ணுவா, ஹாய் சொல்லுவா, அந்த மாதிரி. எனக்கு வந்து இப்போ இந்த harsh feelings and all don't seem to be hurting me now anymore.
That's very good. Excellent.
அது ஒண்ணு நான் ரீசெண்டா கவனிக்கிறேன். whether it is in close quarters or in public forum, நம்ம வெளியில போகும்போதும் சரி ஏதாவது டிஸ்டர்பிங்கா இருந்ததுன்னா I don't counter anyone. My mind is getting calmer these days.
Very good. Excellent. This is how the change should be, right? We need to have like more acceptance. இங்க வந்து just reading that, see Bhagavan everywhere, accept people, and just do your swadharma, do your duty, and things will fall in place. After just reading that, if we are not able to implement that, then it is just reading. We are not learning anything out of it. We are reading Bhagavad Gita, but there is no practical learning that we are doing. That is wonderful to hear, Akka. I feel very happy hearing that. And that is the kind of change we all should experience, and that is the power of the text as well.
Amma.
Very happy, Akka.
ஆனா நிறைய இந்த மாதிரி நல்ல நல்ல திங்ஸ் கேட்கும்போது, இந்த ஹரிகதா கேட்கும்போது, இந்த ஸோ ஐயோ வந்து இப்போ சர்வீஸ்ல இருந்தோம், இப்பதான் இதுக்குள்ளெல்லாம் வரும். பட் ஆனா இவ்வளோ இயர்ஸ் போயிடுத்தே. Now we have only very few years left with us. We don't know. ஆனா அதுக்குள்ள எவ்வளோண்டு கத்துக்கணும்னு ஆசையா இருக்கு. அதுக்கெல்லாம் டைமே இல்லையே, இவ்வளோ மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டோமேன்னு ஒரு இது வருது.
Yeah, I think there's a time for everything.
I know.
Yeah, I think we have to strike the iron when it is hot, and I think Bhagavan when they decides now is the time அப்படின்னு அவர் எப்ப டிசைட் பண்றாரோ அதுதான். 5-6 years back I would have never imagined, right? I would have never imagined teaching Bhagavad Gita, learning, forget teaching, learning Bhagavad Gita, learning Saundarya Lahari, understanding the meaning. 5 years back I would have never imagined. If somebody would have come and told me that this is what I would be doing, I would have laughed. So I think it's what Bhagavan and Guru decide that they should give us, and when they should give us, and when we are ready to take something.
Correct.
And each of us, like I know that the janmas that he keeps talking about, and then you will pick it up in a particular janma, don't worry about it. So we all pick it up at different points, but then just because somebody picks it up early does not mean they have quality. Like somebody, Asha ji has posted, it's quality change, right? Somebody could pick up at 80 when they are 80, but the last few years they could be a completely changed person who makes a positive difference to people around, right? And somebody could pick up at 20 and still lead a very nasty life. So
adu correct.
So I think it's not when you pick it up, but it's when it is given to you, how
we receive it,
and how it impacts, right?
Yes.
I think if this was given to me 10 years back, it would have made no difference, because I know the person I am today is not what I was 10 years back. So I know if it were given to me, I would not have understood the value. I would have not understood the depth of what it is. Even today, I don't think I understand it fully, but at least I think I'm aware what I understand, what I don't understand. But I think 10 years ago, it would have just been another text that I just read, and then I take pride in saying that, hey, I know to read Bhagavad Gita, right? So it would just be another check mark in the list. That's it. So I think it's important, the impact that the text has, text or chanting or anything, right? Like even temple visits, what I do today versus what I used to do like 10-20 years ago is so different. When I go to temple, the way I see a temple, where I see Swami there, where the way I am perceiving things which are there in the temple is very different from how I used to do. I've always been a person who used to love visiting temples. But then what I used to be and what I am today, I know the difference. So I think very nice. I'm very happy to hear. I'm very happy for you, Akka.
Thank you, ma.
Perivasham. Wonderful. Anybody else? Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Gauri வந்து மேம்னு சொன்னா நான் அன்மியூட் பண்ணணும்லன்னு அர்த்தம். She won't say, ma'am, can I talk, ma'am? Ma'am, I would like to say something. She will just say, ma'am. If she says, ma'am, then I should unmute her.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, just as you said, what I am today was not what I am today. It's a big, huge change for me. I keep on praying, but I'm so happy how far I have come. going through so much in life. Every sloka you teach has made a huge impact in my life. நீங்க ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்லோகா ஒவ்வொரு சாமியை பத்தி சொல்லும் போது அந்த சாமி வந்து நான் எப்படியாவது வந்து I don't go in search of it. அது யார் மூலமாவது வந்து ஒரு ரூபம் வழியா என்னோட பூஜா ரூம்ல இட்ஸ் என்ட்ரி. It is definitely because I have realized the power of mantras. I realized the power of each and every shloka you teach. And coming to this Bhagavad Gita, ma'am, my friend is in Trichy. She's a North Indian. She's also learning Bhagavad Gita. Just 1 week before you started Gita, she had sent a book by courier to me, to Hyderabad. இதெல்லாம் நான் எங்க படிக்க போறேன்? Why did you send this, Rekha? Anyway, ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஒரு பேஜ் படி, she'll tell me. நான் பாக்குறேன் அப்படின்னு I told her. You won't believe, immediately within a week you started Gita. அப்ப I realized, okay, Krishna has entered my household. இது கிருஷ்ணாவோட இது கிருஷ்ணானாலதான் I have to read and சொல்லிட்டு I just joined the group, started chanting. And one day when I was just sharing my experience, அவங்களுக்கு வந்து மேம் திருச்சியில வந்து they teach only important shlokas. So I always keep updating her every week of whatever I have grasped from your class. So one day she told me chapter 2 la 7th shloka வந்து எங்க அர்ச்சனா தீதி சொன்னாங்க. It is a very powerful shloka. Whenever you are struggling to take any decision in life, and the shloka va chant panna sonanga. She told me. உடனே நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், என்னோட ஸ்கிரிப்ட் எடுத்து பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்து I just noted out in my shloka diary. Ma'am, can I chant that shloka now?
Go ahead, please.
Chapter 2, 7th shloka. कार्पण्य दोषोपहत स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां देव सम्मूढ पृच्छामि त्वां धर्म सम्मूढ चेता यच्छ्रेयस्या निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. This is the shloka, ma'am. I just stored it in my memory. ஏன்னா எனக்கு வந்து யாராவது ஒருத்தவங்க கைட் பண்ணா எனக்கு எல்லா ப்ராப்ளம்க்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்காதான்னு I was just struggling in life. அப்படிங்கும்போது she just told me this. நான் வந்து அதை அப்படியே எழுதி வச்சிருந்தேன். As usual, a problem cropped up in my family between my husband and me at around 10:30 regarding my in-laws family. This has been going on for the past 15 years. I'm not able to find a solution to it. So நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், I decided இனிமேலும் நான் வந்து because my brothers-in-law exploit my husband so much. They exploit him so much. இவரு siblings விட்டு கொடுக்க கூடாது. He knows அவங்க பண்றது தப்புன்னு விட்டு கொடுக்க கூடாது. Whenever they ask for money, how much ever we are struggling, he'll send them. They are all well settled in life. IIT gold medalist, IT software இப்படி எல்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனா whenever they know, because I don't open my mouth, my husband doesn't open his mouth. இவங்க தலையாட்டுவாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு they have been exploiting us. So அன்னைக்கு நைட்டும் அதே மாதிரி ஆச்சு. And they know அவங்களுக்கு என்ன சொன்னா immediately my husband will not. They said my mother-in-law is not well, she needs money. I have to take her to the hospital. My only question was, every month she's getting a pension of 40,000 rupees. Okay, I always feel, ma'am, அம்மாங்கிறது she deserves more than me. நாளா நேத்து வந்தவ அம்மாங்கிறவங்க she deserves more than me. ஆனா அத ஒரு காரணமா வச்சு எக்ஸ்ப்ளாய்ட் பண்றது எனக்கு பிடிக்கல. So I tried to make him understand. He was very upset. But then எனக்கு ரொம்ப அன்னைக்கு I couldn't control my temper. நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், I have to do something in life. இத்தனை நாளா தலையாட்டினது போதும். I have to do something in life. I'm going to talk to my brother-in-law immediately. முடிவு பண்ணிட்டேன். ஆனா எனக்கு அவ்வளோ பயம், எனக்கு பேசவே வராது, பேச தெரியாது, தப்பான வார்த்தையை நம்ம சொல்லிடக்கூடாது. They should not get hurt. நான் அவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் பார்த்து இத்தனை வருஷமா நான் ஸ்மைல் பண்ணதோட சரி மேம். அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஒரு வார்த்தை கூட அவங்களோட நான் பேசினது இல்லை. five boys in the family. நான் பேசினதே இல்லை. ஐயோ நம்ம கரெக்டான வார்த்தையை யூஸ் பண்ணணும், கோவத்துல ஹர்ட் பண்ண, இதெல்லாம் நான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கும்போது I remember that shloka. I just took out my diary. It was 11 o'clock in the night. I just took out my diary and chanted that shloka 3 times. I've just அப்புறம் காமா நான் உட்கார்ந்துருந்தேன். நான் என்ன பண்ணட்டும் கிருஷ்ணா, you guide me, am I doing the right thing, should I talk to that person directly? Ma'am, I don't know. அது கிருஷ்ணா எனக்கு சொன்ன பதில், நீ பேசாத, மெசேஜ் அனுப்பு.
Okay.
That is what I took it as a message from Krishna.
Okay.
So immediately I just found out, I just took out the number from my husband's mobile and I just messaged. Very simple, ma'am. Why don't you ask the other 3 brothers? There is a limit for everything. That is what I said. That is what I said. Nothing more than this, ma'am. And I was very sure I did not use a wrong word, nothing. நான் தூங்க போயிட்டேன். The next day morning, I had received a message around 1 o'clock in the midnight from the very same person telling that, sorry for disturbing you. I will again not contact. He mentioned my husband's name. Allow அவ்வளவுதான் முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. அதுக்கப்புறம் நினைச்சேன் இப்பத்துக்கு he's telling me this. It is now 6 months since this happened. You won't believe, ma'am. நான் இதை நான் 15 yearsக்கு முன்னாலேயே நான் செஞ்சிருக்கணுமோன்னு எனக்கு இப்ப தோணுது. கம்ப்ளீட்டா they have stopped even making a call. ஏடிஎம்க்கு போறதுக்கு கூட மேம் நீங்க ஒரு காரையோ ஒரு பைக்கையோ எடுத்துட்டு நீங்க ஏடிஎம் போகணும். ஆனா getting money from my husband is very easy for them. Just a call, just a message. Alavda. So I was very thankful to Krishna. And from that day, ma'am, you won't believe, whenever I'm struggling to take a decision in life, I chant this sloka positively and confidently. Krishna will guide me. Krishna will guide me. And I am getting a solution, ma'am. I've faced so much in life. Anana, I'm an emotional fool, emotional idiot. அப்பெல்லாம் நான் உட்கார்ந்து அழுவேன், என்ன பண்றதுனே தெரியாது, எனக்கு எதுக்குமே சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்காது. ஆனா இப்போ மேம், I'm chanting shloka after shloka after shloka after shloka. For everything, I'm getting a reply from Bhagavan. For everything, I'm getting a reply. I'm very confident. எனக்கு பகவான் எனக்கு எது மூலமாவோ எனக்கு ஏதோ கைட் பண்றாரு, ஏதோ ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் எனக்கு சொல்றாரு. இது பகவானோட இதுதான், எனக்கு சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்குது மேம். And last month, another thing happened. We decided to sell our flat because and the flat because we are not able to manage the flat at Chennai, and the flat repair work and exploiting us. So we decided, okay, let us adu appa kudutha flat vikka maten. But I made him understand எத்தனை நாளைக்கு இப்படி அந்த ரிப்பேரிங்கிற வேலையில நம்ம பண்ணிட்டே இருக்க முடியும், கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்க முடியும். They don't give us anything, they don't tell us how much we are spending. Just send 25 அனுப்பு, 15 அனுப்பு, 35 அனுப்பு. அங்க நடக்குதான்னு கூட தெரியாது. So we decided. ஆனா எனக்கு அவ்வளோ பயம், அதுல ஏதாவது ஏமாத்திடுவாங்களோ, என்ன பண்ணலாம் போது I approached my cousin sister's husband. He's a very influential person in Chennai. I approached him. He gave me so much hope. இப்படி பண்ணிடலாம் கௌரி, அப்படி பண்ணிடலாம் கௌரி, அவங்க ஏமாத்துறதுக்கு வழியே இல்ல கௌரி, அப்படி இப்படிங்கும் போது நான் எல்லாமே நம்பிட்டேன் மேம். ஓ, கடவுள் நம்மளுக்கு நம்ம பிரதர் இன் லா அனுப்பி வச்சிருக்காரு, இவர் மூலமா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்க போகுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு I was so hopeful. 1 week ஆகுது, 2 weeks ஆகுது, 3 weeks ஆகுது, எனக்கு எந்த ரெஸ்பான்ஸுமே இல்லை அவர்கிட்ட நான் ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கிறேன்னு சொன்னவர். அப்புறம் I just sent a message. He said, I am at Coimbatore, நான் வந்தோன்னு உன்னை கான்டாக்ட் பண்றேன். அது திருப்பி 1 week ஆகுது, 2 weeks ஆகுது. I decided this is not going to happen. அழுதே உட்காந்து அவ்வளோ ஒரு ஏமாற்றம், இவ்வளோ ஹோப் கொடுத்து நம்மள இப்படி ஏமாத்திட்டாங்களே அப்படின்னு. You won't believe, ma'am, when we approached our tenants in the same house, they told, நாங்க இது மாதிரி விக்கிறதா இருக்கோம், நாங்க அட்வர்டைஸ் பண்ண போறோம், நாங்க உங்களுக்கு இப்ப சொல்றோம், you take 3 months time. Within 2 days time, ma'am, they approached us saying, நாங்களே இந்த வீடை வாங்கிட்டோம். You won't believe, ma'am, she came in person and told me, எங்க வீட்டுக்குள்ள நுழைஞ்சோன மகா பெரியவா இருப்பாரு மேம், காஞ்சி காமாட்சி அம்மன் இருப்பாங்க. ஐயோ, நீங்களும் மகா பெரியவா கும்பிடுவீங்களா, நீங்களும் காஞ்சி காமாட்சி அம்மன் கும்பிடுவீங்களாங்கும் போது மேம், you won't believe, I just burst out into tears. Because அவ்வளோ பயந்தேன். அவங்க 10 years அங்க டெனன்ஸா இருக்காங்க. Will they connive with my brothers-in-law to cheat us? அவ்வளோ பயந்தேன். ஆனா காஞ்சி காமாட்சி அம்மன் மகா பெரியவாவும் அவங்களோட ஒரு டிவோட்டியவே எங்க வீட்டுக்கு கூட்டிட்டு வந்தாங்க மேம். That gave me the hope. The moment I met that lady, that gave me the hope. நான் இருக்கேன், என்னோட டிவோட்டி தான் உன் வீட வாங்க போறா, நீ ஏன் பயப்படுற, நீ ஏன் கவலைப்படுற? I got that reply there. And another thing, ma'am, my brother-in-law gave me so much hope. It is more than 2 months now. He has still not contacted me. Appo I realized,
It's
yes,
good.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Appo I realized another valuable lesson. நான் இருக்கும்போது நீ ஏன் ஒரு தேர்ட் பர்சன் அப்ரோச் பண்ற? பரமாத்மா gave me that reply. நீ என்கிட்ட ப்ரே பண்ற, ஏன் ஸ்லோகாவை சொல்ற, நான் இருக்கும்போது நீ எதுக்கு மத்தவங்கள்ட்ட எல்லாம் ஹெல்ப் தேடிட்டு போற ஒரு தேர்ட் பர்சன் கிட்ட எல்லாம்? அந்த அந்த அது என் மண்டையில ஒதிச்சிச்சு மேம். இது எட்டுச்சு எனக்கு. That gave me the confidence. I'm not going to approach anybody for anything in future other than the Paramatma, other than God. நான் எடுக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு முடிவுலையும் மேம், as I walk, as I sit, as I chant, as I breathe, as I cook, as I take my bath, I keep on chanting கார்பண்ய தோஷம் அந்த ஸ்லோகம் சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பேன். நான் எடுக்கிற எந்த முடிவுலையும் தப்பு நடந்துடக்கூடாது, நான் எடுக்கிற எந்த முடிவுலையும் தப்பு நடந்துடக்கூடாது. கிருஷ்ணா என் கூட நீ கைட் பண்ணு. எனக்கு நீ நிறைய வாட்டி காட்டிட்ட. மகா பெரியவா நிறைய வாட்டி என்கிட்ட காட்டிட்டாரு, நான் இருக்கேன் உனக்கு, நான் இருக்கேன் உனக்கு. These two things which happened in my life in the recent past has strengthened my belief and has made me very positive in life. நீ யாரையும் நம்பாத, யாரையுமே நீ நம்பாத. நீ ஸ்லோகா ஆஃப்டர் ஸ்லோகா நீ படி, என்ன நம்பு, நான் உனக்கு நடத்தி காட்டுறேன். I'm testing your faith. Have patience. Just trust in me blindly. Everything is going to be fine. There is so much which has to happen in my life more, ma'am, but has given me that positive feeling. Yes, I'm not going to falter. I'm not going to be an emotional idiot anymore. Yes, ma'am. I want to thank you first for this. I've always been telling you, ma'am, I want to meet you one day. I will tell you everything. I will tell you everything. And these two I wanted to share in this forum to make all our satsang members believe and trust blindly. Prayer can move mountains. Prayer can make wonders. Divine miracles will happen at the unexpected moment. I wanted to share this here, ma'am.
Thank you, Gauri. I know it's not easy sharing something so personal, but that's the kind of impact the shlokam. So the shlokam is the one where Arjuna surrenders, right? So the shlokam is basically, it indicates the Sharanagati Tattva, where I surrender to you, you tell me what to do. So I specifically did not know that this particular shloka is the surrender shloka. While we were reading, we understood, but you can just chant that shloka for Sharanagati. So I will also start doing the same to get me out of situations, tricky situations in life which we don't know how to deal with, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I think the only thing I would tell you is something that I practice too, is two things, right? One, along with the shloka, keep requesting Guru and Bhagavan for association with, like you said, satsang, right? Which is association with people who make a positive difference in your life. The second thing would be, along with the same thing, also bless the people who you feel are not very kind to you, right? Most of the times people are not kind to us because they themselves are in pain. I am not justifying their behavior. I am not siding what they are saying. I am not saying what they did is right. I am not saying you should put up. I am not saying you should not question or you should just accept what is being done to you. No, but you could just bless them and request Bhagavan to bless them, for them to get the realization that you have gotten today. So you might have been this person. I know I was this person many years back. So not knowing that I'm hurting people, I would never do something intentionally, but I would not know that I'm hurting because I was not a very self-aware person. So that awareness that we have today, which has given us a very positive impact in life, we can pray for Guru and Bhagavan to give that to those people as well. So keep blessing them, keep requesting the same support from Bhagavan. When we surrender, show me the right path, let me do the right thing, and even if I do the wrong thing for whatever reason, just help me get out of it, right? Help me deal with it, because we can't be 100% right all the time. We can't make 100% right choices all the time. Sometimes you have to choose between a wrong and a wrong, two tough choices, right? So whatever it is, just guide me through it, and I will forgiveness is very hard. So for some reason, I think from a very young age, it comes to me very easily. Forgiving people comes to me very easily. So which means acceptance is also easy. Though that moment, I might feel I don't, like Malika said, I don't want association with them. At some level, I've always been that person who has understood that, people are behaving this way because of some kind of pain, which they are undergoing. Even people who are extremely haughty, you would know that, they're behaving that way, or they're showing off because they have very low self-esteem. It's actually the other way around. Right? People who know the most are usually not haughty. It's the ones that have low confidence are the ones who behave like, they want all the attention and they want to boost their self-confidence. So I think I have to thank you for sharing something so personal. I think we will remember, we in this satsang, and members who are also listening to the postings will listen, and definitely this will impact us in a way that, when we feel down, because we all go through those ups and downs, and when we feel down not knowing, I think we will remember, oh, the shloka is there. When I surrender, I'm sure I will be shown that path. I'm also in some critical situation in my life, not knowing what to do. I have been asking Periyava, I don't know what to do. You have to tell me what to do. You have to tell me what to do. There is only one path in front of me, and I can't take that path. So you have to tell me what to do. You have to tell me what to do, and I still don't have a sign. So I will keep chanting the shloka, and hopefully I will muster the power and energy that you mustered to just face it. So thank you so much, Gauri. Wonderful sharing. I think Raji wanted to speak. People who want to drop off can drop off. I can stay for another 10-15 minutes. Raji, and then I think Murali's iPad na potrika. I don't know who that is. So you can speak, Raji, and then
yeah. Hello, Aniji.
Namaste.
Actually, வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஹார்ட் ஃபீலிங்ஸ் வந்தது. இல்லை யார்கிட்ட இருந்தாவது ரொம்ப ஹார்ஷா பேசிட்டா, ரொம்ப மனசு கஷ்டமா இருக்கு அப்படின்னா, இப்பெல்லாம் வந்து என்ன நினைக்க தோணுறதுன்னா, முன்னாடிலாம் எல்லார்கிட்டையும் சொல்லி புலம்புவேன். பட் வந்து சரி, நம்ம பகவத்கீதால எந்த ஸ்லோகம் எடுத்து படிக்கலாம், எது படிச்சா சூதிங்கா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு பகவத்கீதா புக்கை வந்து இப்பெல்லாம் வந்து பார்க்கணுன்ற அந்த தோணல் வருது. Similar incidents எனக்கும் ஆச்சு. மாதிரி there was an issue between me and one of my relatives. They confronted, like உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், like a few months முன்னாடி I went into a shell. So நான் ரொம்ப யார் கூடயுமே பேசுறதெல்லாம் கம்மி பண்ணிட்டேன். So they confronted, நீ இவ்வளோ நாளா கூப்பிடவே இல்லை அப்படின்ட்டு. எனக்கு வந்து திருப்பி கேட்கணும்னு கூட தோணல. சரி, நான் கூப்பிடல, அட்லீஸ்ட் நீங்களாவது கூப்பிட்டு என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு கேட்கலாம் அப்படின்னு அது கூட சொல்ல கூட தோணல. பட் when they confronted, I felt very hurt. 2 நாளைக்கு மனசு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்தது. தென் சரி, நம்ம யாருக்கும் ப்ரூவ் பண்ண வேண்டாம், I know who I am, what I am அப்படின்ட்டு அந்த ஒரு மனப்பான்மை வந்து இப்ப வர ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கு. அண்ட் எந்த ஸ்லோகம் படிக்கலாம், என்ன பண்ணலாம் டு ஜஸ்ட் கம் அவுட் ஆஃப் இட் அப்படிங்கிற அந்த திங்கிங்கும் வந்திருக்கு. இன்னும் ஒரு சின்ன விஷயம் வந்து நான் சொல்ல விரும்புறேன். மை செகண்ட் டாட்டர், ஷீ இஸ் இன் ஹாஸ்டல் ஸ்டடிங் இன் இந்தியா. அவளோட ஏதோ சின்ன ஆர்கியூமெண்ட் வந்துட்டு என்ன மரியாதை இல்லாம பேசுறேன். அண்ட் என்னோட ஹஸ்பண்ட்க்கும் அவகிட்ட கோவமா இருந்தது, அவளை திட்டி விட்டுட்டா. ஸோ இது மாதிரி எனக்கு அப்புறம் கஷ்டமா ஆயிடுது. நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக், ஃபாலோயிங் வீக் வந்து அவளுக்கு எக்ஸாம் வேற, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு மனஸ்தாபம் வந்துட்டு அப்படின்ட்டு எனக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்தது. பாவம் தள்ளி வேற இருக்கா அப்படின்லாம் வந்து எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருந்தது. நான் இமீடியட்டா போய் வந்து கந்தசஷ்டி கவசம் சொல்லிட்டு ஸ்ரீராம் ஜெயம் எழுதினேன். அண்ட் பெரியவாக்குன்னு ஒரு டைரி மெயின்டைன் பண்றேன் நீங்க சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம். ஸோ அதுலயும் வந்து ஜஸ்ட் எழுதினேன். தென் த வெரி நெக்ஸ்ட் டே, த சேம் டே நைட் வந்து எனக்கு கனவுல வந்து மயில் மாதிரியும் வந்தது. அப்புறம் ஒரு வால்ல பெரியவா பிக்சர் இருக்கா மாதிரி வந்தது. இது கனவா வந்தது. சரி, ஏதோ மை ப்ரேயர்ஸ் வந்து பகவான் கேட்டுக்கிறாரு அப்படின்ட்டு விட்டுட்டேன். அப்புறம் லைக் த நெக்ஸ்ட் டே ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஓவர் கம். சரி, அவ குழந்தை என்ன வேணா மரியாதை இல்லாம பேசியிருக்கட்டும், நம்ம அது மைண்ட் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்ட்டு நான் திருப்பி கால் பண்ணி பேசிட்டு ஜஸ்ட் என்கொயர் பண்ணிட்டு பெஸ்ட் விஷஸ் ஃபார் யுவர் எக்ஸாம்ஸ், நான் படி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு விட்டுட்டேன். அந்த பிரச்சனை வந்து அதோட முடிஞ்சு போயிடுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து அவளும் அதை பத்தி மறந்துட்டா, நாங்களும் அதை பத்தி ரொம்ப இது பண்ணவும் இல்லை. இது எதுக்கு அப்போ நான் சொன்னேன், நான் பெரியவா கிட்ட ப்ரே பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படின்லாம் சொன்ன. அம்மா உனக்கு எதுக்கு எடுத்தாலும் ப்ரேயரா அப்படின்னு அவ கேட்டா. ஆமா, எனக்கு அதுதான் ஒரே வழியா தெரியறது. ஈவன் சின்ன ஒரு பிரச்சனையா இருக்கட்டும், எதுவா இருந்தாலும் எனக்கு ப்ரேயர் பண்ணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் இப்பெல்லாம் தோணுது அப்படின்னு. So this is what I want to share with you.
Good. I think it's the faith that moves mountains, right? And so we all need our space, Raji, and it is okay to take that space. People question from their point of view, and sometimes that can turn out to be very rough, and they do it from their perspective. Sometimes the intent matters, right? Like, for example, somebody is asking just for the sake of complaining, somebody is asking just from the point of care, right? So
true.
care irundaduna, like you said, sometimes even for people whom I care, I probably will not be able to make a call. எனக்கு வந்து தெரியும் இவ வந்து டவுன் ஆயிருக்கா, I should make a call. Sometimes situation does not permit, right, for us to make that call, or it just slips we have so many things going on. So I think non-judgmental, if we can I don't know. I mean, I don't know what tone this
they
was
were judgmental. They were judgmental and bit rude over their conversation.
That is their problem. It cannot become our problem, right? If they are judgmental, it's their problem that they have to deal with. I think the first step towards leading a more peaceful life is being who we are and accepting ourselves for who we are. If we have an emotional issue and we are struggling with it, yes, I have an emotional constraint and I'm struggling with it and I'm trying to cope up with it, and that's absolutely fine. இத வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் சொல்ல வேண்டாம், இத வந்து யாருக்கும் எக்ஸ்பிளைனும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். Sometimes I tell my children, I think நம்ம தெய்வத்தின் குரல் discussionsலயும் I have shared this, right? Sometimes I know when something is not okay, I tell Varshni, I am not okay, don't come to me, கடிச்சு கொதறிடுவேன் அப்படின்னு, right? So when I'm aware, something might be bothering me, and I even a slightest ask or slightest misbehavior from their end will like trigger me off. So I tell them, please don't come to me, I'm still processing something, and I go for a walk or take a break or do something, and I feel better, and then I go back to them. And sometimes they ask enna maathu, sometimes I tell them, sometimes I don't tell them, because if I feel like they can understand, I tell them, sometimes I don't. But I think it's just being aware and being who I am. I mean, I don't want to put up the fact that, I am the mother, I am always nice to them all the time, I am always ready to receive everything what they give to me without having focus, or without being aware of like my feelings and my emotions, right? It cannot, that cannot, we can't sustain that throughout the life. But I'm very happy that as a mother, you took the stand where you said, she's still a child and it's okay for me to make the call, not giving way into your ego, saying that avadane sonna na onu tappu pannala avale pannatom, lot of and hopefully you will stay that way. A lot of relationships go into tatters because of that. So I'm happy that you took that call.
Thank you, Vani.
Thank you, ji. Murali's iPad எனக்கு யார் பேர் தெரியுது?
நான் சரஸ்வதி பேசுறேன், சரஸ்வதி பாலன்.
சொல்லுங்க ஜி. நமஸ்தே.
முரளி என்னோட பையனோட பேர். அதனால தான் மிக்ஸ் ஆகி வருது. சரி, ஹரியோம். ஒரு சின்ன ஜாஸ்தி டைம் எடுத்துக்கல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இத்தனை வருஷமா எனக்கு தோணுது, ஏன் இதெல்லாம் நம்ம கத்துக்கவே இல்லை, ஆபீஸ் ஓடி வேலைக்கு போறது இப்படியே காலத்தை தள்ளியிருக்கோமே, இப்பதான் விழிப்பு வந்திருக்கு. யாராவது விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம் படிக்க கூட்டா கூட அந்த டியூன்லாம் நமக்கு வராது அப்படின்னு நான் போகவே மாட்டேன். இப்போ உங்கள்கிட்ட இந்த பகவத்கீதா கத்துன அப்புறம் ஐ கெயின் லாட் ஆஃப் கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ். இப்போ விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம்லாம் டெய்லி சொல்றது, பகவத்கீதா ஸ்லோகம் சொல்றது, ஐ டோன்ட் நோ ஹவ் ஐ காட். உங்களோட ஊக்கம் கொடுத்ததுனால தான் என்னால இவ்வளவு தூரம் பண்ண முடியறதுன்னு தோணுறது. அது ஒரு பக்கம். ரெண்டாவது, லைஃப்ல வந்து நம்மளை சுத்தி நிறைய பேர் இருப்பா. தே வில் ஹர்ட், தே வில் டாக் சம்திங் வாட் எவர் தே ஃபீல். நம்ம எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ண மாதிரி எல்லாரும் பேச மாட்டா. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம அந்த மிஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஏதாவது வரும், அதை வச்சு பெருசா பண்ணி சண்டை தகராறு ஆர் சம்திங், தே வில் ட்ரை டு ஹர்ட் யுவர் ஃபீலிங்ஸ். அதுல நான் ஒண்ணு கத்துட்டேன்னா, நம்ம ஹர்ட் பண்ண என்னத்துக்கு, அவளோட நெகட்டிவ் மட்டும்தான் நம்ம பார்க்குறோம். தே ஆல்சோ வில் ஹாவ் சம் பாசிட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் இன் தெம். நம்ம வந்து நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்குற மாதிரி அவ பேசணும்ங்கிறப்போ தான் அந்த நமக்கும் ஒரு மிஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் வருது. அவள்கிட்ட போய் நம்ம வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. பட் அவளை வந்து தப்பா எடை போடுறத விட ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் சென்டிங் thought waves, good thought waves. அவ நல்லா இருக்கட்டும், நல்லா அவளை பத்தி தப்பா எடை போடாதீங்க. Thought waves, we may not be able to go and tell them. அந்த ஒரு hesitation எல்லாருக்குமே இருக்கும், even family members குள்ளேயோ. But at least we can send thought waves. I did that and I succeeded in maintaining good relation with those who hurt me. That's what I wanted to tell.
Very good.
So thought waves does work. யாரு வேணாலும் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். ரொம்ப வருஷமா பேசாதிக்கு இருந்திருக்கலாம், இல் ஃபீலிங் இருக்கலாம், ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸா இருக்கலாம், ஃபேமிலி ரிலேஷனா இருக்கலாம். பட் இன் டியூ கோர்ஸ் இந்த தாட் வேவ்ஸ் அனுப்பும்போது ஒரு நாள் இல்லாட்டா ஒரு நாள் அட்லீஸ்ட் தே வில் நாட் ஹேவ் இல் ஃபீலிங்ஸ் டுவர்ட்ஸ் அஸ். That is my experience.
Wonderful. I've heard that too. And thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. I think many people have come forward today to share. Okay. Anybody else before we close? Yeah, I've heard that too. Okay, so next week will be the 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Mahaperiva Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Hara Hara Shankara. Thank you all for joining in.